I'm not even live yet. Oh, and I'm live. Mm, It's been a while. It's been a while. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. YouTube's, um, or caught up on my YouTube. Got one like. Hello, who's there? Who is with us in the great beyond? No, just Christmas time. I have a bunch of excuses, general stress and depression, general, and it's it takes its toll. My room got really out of control, and I kind of quit talking, and I fell behind on a lot of things. But things are getting better. I cleaned my room, which I will be giving a tour of. Hey, Dolly Grandma. I cleaned my room. I will be giving a tour of my room. Comment about the video I do in my room. The water noise you hear is the fish tank. It's over here. No, I am not turning off the filter on my fish tank. I am not jeopardizing the life of my pet just so you don't have to hear drip trickling water. If you have an issue with that, just go ahead and leave. Click off the video. Sorry. At least one person up till like 5 a.m. I started cleaning around noon. Had to get up and do things. And I started cleaning around noon, and I was up to like 5 a.m. cleaning my room. Hello. Uh, I'm probably gonna miss it. Air kicked on and my door rattled. Uh, Jen O. Weefa. I know it. I'm just gonna call. I don't know. Hey, everybody. Sorry. Oh. But yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope y'all have had a good one so far. Hey, it's been good. Um, had my mom's side of the family here, my dad's side of the family here today. Um, just a lot going on. Ooh, excuse me. And well, I finally cleaned my room, and a lot of people have requested a picture or pictures of my room, but they were in black and white. But this is going to be a more, I guess, in depth, or well, it's not going to be like in depth, like this is this doll's name, this is this doll's name. Okay. You cannot sleep during a live stream. Why not? Sorry if it bounces. I'm on my bed. Why can't I sleep? Then to like around almost 5 a.m. And then I was woke up early to go watch my niece open Christmas presents. Well, it probably wouldn't. Well, it might be snoring due to my congestion. Oh, but okay. Okay. Let me let's get to what the main part of this video. A lot of people have requested a tour of my room. I've always said when I could clean it to be presentable. Well, guess what? It is clean enough to be presentable. So, do it of my room. So, let's get on with it, shall we? I am on, so it's really going to have to pick my laptop and me for being in my pajamas because I got tired. Okay. So y'all can already see. Sorry, just unplugged the fan on me. Oop. Just kicked my little heater over. No matter how clean my floors are, I'm still kicking stuff. And I'm sorry if y'all hear people talking. And then we're here. My mom is taking a nap in the living room now. She is wore out. Okay. Here we go. We got the dollies here. We even have some dollies here. Shopkins and the few Shopkins that Dolly Green are up here. The Shopkins that Dolly Grandma has given me are like up here and a few spread throughout. And hi. And this is just kind of like a little greeting wall. My little witch. A poem by my friend Kakeen. And two drawings. It's a little echoey in there. Then this is where bake few of my vintage foreign dolls and stuff like that. Then of course, excuse me. Oh y'all. One of my favorite finds recently is here. I gotta move the weird little voodoo doll. This doll right there. That's Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. I found a hospice house. And I like totally freaked out because I mean that's my childhood in the Magic School Bus. It's like a little bit of my retro vintage shelf. This is more the antique shelf. And these are I don't know what to call these. I got a few of my Reaper down here. And then this shelf has a mixed match of like stuffed animals, cloth dolls, reproduction chinas, a chatty baby, and stuff. Oh, mom is doing good. She had the gastric bypass surgery done, which is another reason I haven't been on. She's lost like 70 pounds. I'm still having to get on her, though, for not eating foods that she's not supposed to. It's hard to do, especially around this time of year. Oh my goodness, I look so greasy. So oily. So shiny. Okay, so I have a few of my bluettes here. Some little vintage dolls, except for the strawberry shortcake, which is a reproduction that Tanya sent me. Dolly Grandma sent me the reproduction, as well as a shoe for Huckleberry here. Ooh. And then a few more bluettes, and I have some Moon Dreamers, I think they are. Pocket full of Posies doll, Big Eyes doll, some figures that my sister gave me. Then here I have my Blythe and Icy, legit and factories. And then here I have my Poor Pitiful Pearl that Dolly Grandma gave me, along with the vintage Poor Pitiful Pearl that I bought from can't remember. I think it was Jeremy. Or no. Oh, I'll remember. It's been a while. And then these are cloth bunnies. Cloth bunnies. Cloth bunnies that I like. Because for some reason I have a thing about cloth bunnies, but it can't be any cloth bunny. It has to be one that talks to me. And then I have some Puffalumps. And then this is a Noah's Ark baby, which is a bunny. She was a doll maker up in North Carolina. Of course, you see George has a little kid now. This one right here, this one is Billy. This is another Noah's Ark toy. Same maker as this one down here. This is Daisy the duck. And then this is a large Mexican ragdoll. And of course, you can see George and his clown friend. And Dolly Grandma, I still have the axolotl to send you. I still have him, and I have not forgot. It's hard to find time to like just even go to the post office. Oh, I forgot. Then we turn around. I called the continued shelf, although just about every doll I have is discontinued. Except for the pull-ups, of course. They're not discontinued. They're still very popular. We have Novistar, Lives, Bratzilla's, Lottie Daws, My Little Pony dolls. We have some Descendants dolls down here. Some little fakies. There's a Diva Star. And then we have Mystic Kids on the bottom with some Pinky Cooper dolls, 2 of my Harry Potter dolls, and some Lottie dolls. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. This is practically a ragdoll shelf. Here's the except for these two. These are the two Enchantimals that Dolly Grandma sent me. Then we have more cloth dolls, more cloth dolls, more cloth dolls. And then we have the dollhouse, where Quasimodo is, of course, up here. Two Quasis. We have my Zelfs, my My Mini Mixie Qs, my Neopets. Then we go down. We have Shibajuku Girls, Novi Stars, J-Pop, LOLs, Seawees. Then we have a few custom, like made to move Barbies and a Corel doll, Connor, and stuff. And there's Ruby. There's my one living dead doll. And then we got some Barbies. Few Barbies and Betty Spaghetti. More Barbies and a G.I. Joe. Then we have these guys here. And look, if you look there, you will see the ceramic elephant wearing a bunny costume that Dolly Grandma gave me, and I still giggle about it. And then here's my Funko Pops and like my little Steven Universe stuff and a few other things. And there's my thing that's still messy in this room. And of course, we can't forget my Cabbage Patch, including my knockoffs, which is like that. And then recently I got this girl. She's a knockoff Cabbage Patch Kid. She has sleep eyes, but she's cute. And this is my one soft sculpt that was given to me by Josh Matthews. And then we have my 18-inch dolls, which consist My Life as, Our Generation, Madam Alexander, and American Girl. No biases here. I was doing a little work on her last night while I was watching horror movies. And there's more of my 18-inch dolls, along with my baby girl here, who I took her to work with me for Halloween. She was a hit. She was a scream, as you would say. Then a few more vintage dolls right here, except for these two porcelains, which I just adored them, even though this one looks grumpy all the time. And then this doll right here came from a friend of the family, Judy. He joined our family. She's pretty. Yeah, that elephant still makes me giggle. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Back up. And then, of course, I have my corgi and my heart girl. I don't even know who she is, but she was cute. And more porcelain dolls. I like porcelain dolls that have the really lacy, frilly dresses for some reason. Isn't that adorable? I hear my niece is back up. She's fussy. And then a few more porcelain dolls at the end of my bed here. And some Cabbage Patch fairies, which I've hung from my light to make them look like they're flying. And of course, everybody is familiar with my Raggedy Ann, my ever growing Raggedy Ann and Andy, which is a bit of a mess still. This is the one that Dolly Grandma gave me, and she's dressed in her My Little Pony dress. Doo, 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 doo. And then here's my Walda's and my Walda Cousins shelf. Oop, one doll is showing her bloomers. Girl, so indecent. Professor McGonagall, another Walda cousin, Macarena monkey that I had as a kid, some Zelfs, Gene dolls, Tonner back there, Scary Godmother that I waited for like 4 years. Then here's Rachel and the boys that are made by Joey, or First Love Dolls. Saucy Walkers, Chicks with Wigs. And then, of course, my big Monster High collection. That's not even all of them. I have others. No, oh yeah, Rachel is the snobby doll. Yes, she is. She's the diva. And then here's my altar. Might be better. Okay, that was somewhat better and somewhat worse. I don't know. My altar, which has butterflies, goldfish, doll. I call these my guides. The dolls right here. These are my guides. And I have other guides up here, and then other things like that just inspired me, like acorn, also crystals, figures of animals, a unicorn, a nesting doll, my fan, a little teacup, just stuff like that. Oh, and can't forget the doll closet. The doll closet that has my BJDs, um, other dolls, and most of the bulk of my Barbies, fashion dolls, brats, kind of. This was my Disney shelf before it got a bit destroyed. Few more dolls. I need to come in and reorganize this room, or I mean this closet. I need stands for my Barbies. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to show. Oh, sorry. This is my 18-inch doll wardrobe, which is like slam packed full of clothing, but yet they still do not have enough clothing. Yeah. They still do not, because they have like no winter clothes. Hardly any like suitable summer clothes. So yeah, There are more dolls in my bathroom, but those dolls are either in the process or being fixed up, have not been fixed up yet, kid and just in shambles. So I'm not showing that. I'm not showing my bathroom. A mess still. I have not gotten there yet. Turn the fan on my. So yeah, there we go. That is the tour of my room, and this is a new raggedy of mine. I found her at a Goodwill, and I could not leave her at the Goodwill because I knew she would be thrown away because it looked like a dog got a hold of her and chewed out one of her eyes and tried to chew out the other. See? So you're probably wondering, what's this shiny thing then? That's actually a rose quartz. I put a rose quartz in her eye socket to kind of mimic an eye. So now she's looking through rose colored glasses, or through a rose colored eye at least. Mwah. I kind of named her the Forgotten because, she was just forgotten until I found her. I gave her a bath. I treated her good, and I'm gonna take care of her. I need to fix that though. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix that, but I need to. She's a good doll. She's a good doll. She likes hugs. Yeah, Forever the Rescuer. My mom looks at me sometimes with the dolls that I bring home, and she's like, "Why did you bring that doll home? It's trashed." And I'm just like, "There's no such thing as a trashed doll, even though sometimes there is such thing. I've seen such things, but I try to rescue what I can, even though I do have my limitations." But recently, it seems like I need more rescuing than the dolls do. Seems they take care of me more. Um, Work has gone crazy. This whole country has gone crazy. Um, just it's been very stressful, and the holidays don't help. I'm not a big matter of fact. There was no such thing as the Christmas spirit to me until yesterday. I was not in a Christmas mood, and I still did not Christmas music. Even yesterday or today, I did not want to hear any Christmas music whatsoever because they've been playing it at Walmart and on the radio since before Thanksgiving. So it it takes me a while to warm up to the holidays. It really does because working in retails. Yeah, working in retail really kills the Christmas spirit. It really does. Um, and also, my room had gotten really bad. My room ends up being kind of a like a manifestation of how I felt on the inside, which was a disaster. Felt really bad, and the more I sat in the mess, the worse I got. And it was it was bad. because I would come home, go to sleep, I was too tired, and then on my days off, I definitely didn't want to clean because they had me on a 1 day off, 1 day on, or 1 day off, and multiple days on, and then another day off. So it was just like I spent my whole day just like trying to recover from work, and I was not being productive at all, which was not good. But now I'm going to try and keep this room clean for my sanity and just for, my dolls as well, because I don't want my dolls living in a nasty room. I felt bad. It's like if you feel like a bad parent, I felt like a bad parent. But yeah, I got a few. Mom got me a few things. I have another. um, I did get a few things for Christmas. Mom got me a few things. I feel very bad about that because my first paycheck this month went mainly towards bills. And after that, it was just like I had enough for gas and maybe a little bit of groceries. And that was it. So I'm actually having to wait until I get paid again to buy her Christmas present. So I felt bad. I feel bad about that because out of everyone, she deserves to get a present the most. And I'm going to make sure she gets a present. It may be a little late, but I'm going to make sure she gets one. No one else may get one, but my mom is going to get a present. Um, she got me this ring. I like it. It's just a little piece of costume jewelry, a black band with purple and green stones. It's really cute, but it's just costume jewelry, like I said. But yeah, it is pretty. I've been thinking about y'all a lot, and I feel bad that I haven't been around, that I haven't made any videos. I feel bad that I haven't kept up with my dolls or kept you up to date with like my plants or my animals. I need to do a water change for my betta fish out there. I have the water ready. I made it the other day. It's just that with the family over, I didn't have time. And then trying to get sleep. My roses are doing fine. My big rose that I repotted, it well, I don't know if I told you, my big yellow roses that I had in a pot on the front porch. I went to go replant it, and when I peeled pot from it because the flower pot was deteriorating anyways, I went to go pull the dirt clod out, and when I did that, I was attacked by ants. It seemed a colony of ants had decided to make their home inside the flower pot. So I tried killing them with poison. That didn't really work. So basically, what I ended up having to do is I went ahead and I repotted the plant into the bigger pot. And then I filled it all the way up with water. I mean, up to the brim, above soil level with water, essentially drowning the colony and forcing the ants to move out. And hopefully they would not come back. Which worked. It did work. Um, I got rid of the ants. I was able to move the pot inside. The rose bush is actually doing very well now. It just bloomed. It gave off a single rose so far and bloomed inside the house yesterday, which I took as kind of a blessing. A Christmas rose, yellow Christmas rose, and my other three rose bushes that I have in pots as well. They went through a crisis as well. They had black spot and spider mites, so I had to cut off all the leaves. Every leaf I had to cut off of it and then spray them down with pesticides and mold killers. But they sprung back. They're growing decently, and they might even give off some flowers soon, which is good because I love flowers. And in the winter, there are no flowers. And I'm just like, I want flowers. So they help. They help pick my mood up, as well as my peace lily is actually recovering as well. Um, Finally recovering, and it has given off two flowers. So, and they just bloomed within the past few days. So, I'm hoping those are all good signs from the universe that everything's going to go a-okay now for a while. I'm hoping. um, I don't really have any dolly plans. I can't really afford dolls at this moment. I would love to get some of the new fresh dolls. I would love to get some clothes for my dolls. My BJDs are like really, really neglected right now because they have not had new clothes, new eyes, new wigs, or even restrung in a long time. And they've been like cussing me out every time I open that closet door. They're just like, you. So, yeah, they need new things. My Blythes want new clothes as well. I need to mend some of the Raggedy Ann and Andy's, which is not a big problem. Um, I have a lot of Barbies and stuff that I need to do their hair. Um, it's just, I got a lot to do. I have a lot still on my plate. And the honeydew list just keeps getting bigger. But hopefully, I will get stronger as time goes, and that list will just get smaller and smaller. Today, with the Dial side of the family, though, it was pretty hectic. I had a few cringe moments, especially when I saw one of my littlest cousins playing with one of the dolls that we put out for Christmas. She's a vinyl doll, of course, but she was dragging her around by the hair. My mom was like, "Oh, it's okay. She can have the doll if she wants it." And I'm just over there like, "No, she can't. She's only like 3 or 4 years old. She can't have it." I ended up when my little cousin went outside to play with the other kids, I hid the doll behind the couch until she left. There's no such thing as too many dolls, Dolly Grandma. Shame. If anything, I'd rather be at home doing working on my dolls than going to work. Um, and then Stevie, which a lot of y'all know Stevie, my mom's my twin doll. Somehow she ended up in the floor and she ended up under the rockers of one of the rocking chairs. And my cousin, without even knowing, was just steadily rocking back on her. And I was just sitting there like, as soon as we finished our white elephant game, I went and grabbed her and moved her immediately. Yeah, I know, right? A lot of my family member was like, "You should go work at Bojangles." I'm like, "I don't want to work in fast food." And it's like, "You should go work at the mop shop. They make mops." And I was just like, "I think they start out at $10 an hour." I'm like, "I'm already making $11 an hour. So what is that going to do for me?" And I really don't want to work in a factory. So it's just I want to apply for Publix. I heard they're good. Aldi's, maybe, maybe some smaller grocery stores that I heard pay better than Walmart. So, um, I'll probably be starting putting out applications pretty soon. I actually got in trouble at work though. A lot of y'all, I know, Dolly. I know you support me, Dolly Grandma, and thank you. Um, a lot of y'all that are all friends with me on Facebook saw the post that I posted on Thanksgiving about how Walmart promised to serve food for us for first, second, and third shift that day. And apparently they failed to mention that they were going to stop serving food at 3 o'clock. Well, guess when I had coming to work? 3 o'clock. So by the time my team got to work, most of the food was gone. And by the time we got to our breaks, all the food was gone. And but lunchtime came around, people were mad. A lot of people were really mad because a lot of people that day did not bring lunches because they were expecting for to be fed. And what did we get as a response when we went to management about it or when we asked someone in management about it? What they told us was, "Oh, well, you could have came in earlier and ate." Really? Does it look like I want to come in on Thanksgiving early to eat some crappy food that has been sitting in a tin for goodness knows how long, that all y'all did was throw in an oven to heat up? No. So it wasn't until after enough people had complained and after 9:30 at night, after everybody in the store had basically done had their um lunch hour, that they finally brought more food in. That they finally replenished the food trays. Just in time for third shift to come in and eat again for this and eat Thanksgiving meal for the second time because they had already had their Thanksgiving meal the night before. So I got mad and I took a picture and I made a post on Facebook about it. And I got pulled into the office. And I got confronted about it and I got written up for it for speaking the truth because it painted Walmart in a negative light. And they also wanted to say because it had coworkers in the picture without their knowledge, which was malarkey because it was the back of one girl's head and then another one of my coworkers and his face was blurry. So you couldn't really tell who it was. But they wanted to say that was the reason. I'm just like, no, it's because it made y'all look bad. That's the only reason. It made y'all look bad. And it embarrassed y'all because it showed that y'all really don't give a crap about your employees. Only thing incriminating is it showed that Walmart didn't give a shit about their employees. Ooh, excuse my French. I am sorry. And it's becoming more and more increased. That's becoming the norm. I mean, it used to be that some of the managers would actually care, that they would watch out for the people who they knew were good workers, or they would watch out for their team. But it's getting more and more to where it's about production, money. It was, and it's getting to the part to where anyone's replaceable. It's getting bad. And Walmart, who one of their slogans is, "Our people make the difference." Well, when you treat your people like crap, and then you wonder why your people go out to the floor and they treat customers like crap, and we get a bad friendly score, and then you wonder why. Well, maybe if you would actually treat your employees right, then things would actually be better. Then they will go out to the floor feeling better about themselves, and, you know, that will rub off on the customers. I try my best to be helpful and polite and nice to the customers. But if I have a manager, if I just got done doing 2 trucks and the manager that's over us has spent practically most of those trucks shoving stuff in the floor, then complaining about stuff being in the floor, and then yelling at us about how we're not moving fast enough and we should get a sense and pick up our sense of urgency or improve our sense of urgency when all she is doing is pushing the line and pushing freight into the floor. Oh goodness, that day, I was seriously wondering how much oxygen she was using up with every complaint in that back room because I was getting lightheaded. It was either from the claustrophobia or she was using up all the oxygen in the room by running her mouth too much. Either way, I'm going to be looking for a new job. I would not suggest Walmart for anyone unless maybe it's a neighborhood market because they're smaller. You don't have to deal with as much crap. So, yeah. But enough about Walmart. Eh. Job. Eh. Um, I went and saw the new Fantastic Beast movie. Some people I talked to said they didn't like it. I personally liked it, but it made with every question it answered for me, it made another question. So now I'm just like ready for the next movie. I'm just like, oh my God, I want to see the next movie. I want to see how this works out. Oh my God. I'm not going to give any spoilers. No spoilers for y'all that have not seen it. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say it's a good movie. And if you thought the first Fantastic Beast was a little bit subdued and boring compared to the rest of the wizarding world of Harry Potter, then this movie will definitely amped it up on the pizzazz. So, still a big Harry Potter fan. I'm working on getting the dolls. I have McGonagall, as y'all saw, and I have Dumbledore still in the box. I haven't opened him yet. I still have to get Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Ginny. So those are on my wish list as well. And I would love to have the wands. I want to get some of the wand blind bags. Oh, but yeah, so I can't make any promises that I'm going to do more videos. I will try to do more lives, more updates. Um, I maybe I'll do some short videos if I go to the thrift store or anything. Um, but if you definitely want to keep up with me, I would suggest my social medias like Facebook or Instagram. I post most of my doll stuff on Instagram, like hauls, pictures, stuff like that. I usually put that on Instagram now because a lot of people on my Facebook are just regular, like people from work, people I hang out with, and stuff like that. And they don't want to see a doll. They don't want to see like a random doll just pop up on their line and be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Mm. Oh goodness, that actually reminded me of the baby from Demonic Toys. I watched that movie yesterday. Tanya, Dolly Grandma. I watched the movie set you sent me that had Worry Dolls, Demonic Toys 2, and Grave Doll Graveyard. I definitely like Demonic Dolls 2. That was definitely a good movie. I might have to watch that with my sister. I haven't really. I saw Demonic Toys 1, but and now 2, but I haven't seen the rest of the series, so I'll have to check up on those. Well, I want to thank you all for coming to my live. Just know that I'm here. I know I suck at keeping in touch with people. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm a little bit of an introvert and I kind of isolate myself a lot. And I know it's not a good thing. It's not healthy, but I do that. So if you don't hear from me or if I don't talk to you for long periods of time, just know that it's not that I don't appreciate you or love you or anything like that. It's just that I'm being me and I'm being awkward and I'm being stupid. And sometimes you just have to slap me in the face and go, hey, how are you? Bam, 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 bam. You okay? Bam. So just know that I'm here and I appreciate all of you, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this video. And I'm going to actually do some work on some dolls tonight, probably while watching more horror movies. And I hope all of y'all have a great Christmas and a happy New Year's. Bye.